How would you normally net here?
Out by the Royal Canal, Garth and Kieran have been exploring the shallows for about half an hour.
Oh, we got one, I think.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, I think we got one down here in the bottom. We'll just take it.
Oh, saw something wiggling in there.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. Stunning. That'd be a little male now.
Yeah, you can tell it's a male because of the colours of its... One way of telling is the colours on its belly.
Right.
See that red there?
Look at that, yeah, beautiful.
And the spots, both the male and the female newt, they have little black spots all over their body, but during the breeding season, the male spots get much bigger.
Right,
You can see there, kind of patterning along its side.
Yeah, they're very large.
Newts are a species of amphibians. They're similar to frogs in that they spend part of their life living in the water, and they'll spend the other part of their life living on the land. As you can see, there's some major differences between the frog. The newt is belong to an amphibian family that has a tail. You can see its tail there, almost the length of its body. This is almost fully grown, so they don't get much bigger than this. They're about 10 to 11 centimetres normally. Newts are carnivorous creatures, so they would eat insects and small invertebrates, so anything that can fit in their mouth, really. They're ferocious little guys. They hatch eggs that are just about the size of a tomato seed, and when those eggs hatch out, there'll be a newt tadpole. So they'll spend a few months in the water, and then somewhere towards the autumn, they just change their form and they'll change into a miniature adult, and then they'll crawl out of the water and they'll spend time go around catching insects and kind of living in the grass until the breeding season starts again in springtime, when it'll come back to a wetland like this.
And how is it looking so far?
Yeah.
Whether they're declining?
Well, at this point in time, we wouldn't be able to say whether they're declining or not, because right now we have the surveyors out in the field surveying all over Ireland. And what they're doing is they're resurveying sites that were surveyed before in the mid-90s.
Oh, yes.
Over the last 2 decades. There was a lot of development around. So a lot of wetlands like this one would have been drained to make way for possibly, you know, new motorways, and also all the new housing and residential developments that were carried out over that period. We're going to see if species like the newt have suffered from any of that wetland habitat loss.
Newts are something absolutely unique to me from where I've come from anyway. South Africa, we don't have anything like them. It looks almost halfway between a lizard and a frog, you know, this tailed amphibian with 4 legs, bizarre looking thing, but absolutely fascinating. It's been great just to see the good work that Kieran and the Irish Wildlife Trust are doing to conserve these little newts, you know, see where our sponsorship is going. You know, we're an Irish zoo, obviously. It's pertinent that we be involved directly with protecting Irish fauna that is under threat, we know that, and we need to make a concerted effort to conserve it. Absolutely looking forward to grabbing a torch and getting out there into the field, doing a little bit of surveying with the zoo crew. I'm out there, you'll see me by the pond.
For great savings, Happy Feet are heading to EBS, proud sponsor of the zoo.